Oh, this is great. I saw this piece of content.
I knew this would be for you.
I loved... Wait, you picked this?
I didn't pick it.
Oh, okay. But when you saw it, you were like, oh, he likes these weird things.
Because you're into tires.
Well, I'm not really into tires, but I like the things... I like things that are a big deal that people don't notice as a big deal. Like that, oh, wow, that's actually a big deal. Mm-hmm. Tires are one of those things. And it's one of those ones where you would go to buy it and they'd be like, hey, I got these other tires. They're $50 less. And a lot of people would be like, okay,
yeah,
cool, give me those tires. But in reality, it's like, this might be the area to spend a little bit of money, is actually your tires. Mm-hmm. And this, and here we have an article on Motor One, but they're referencing a video that was posted. So just scroll down to the link for the video. It was on tire reviews. Where is the link to the video? There you go, the source via YouTube. You can click down on the bottom there. Yep.
What, this one?
No, tire reviews right there.
Oh, tire
there you
review.
go. Yeah. What? Get out of here. Click YouTube then. Screw off. There you go. You got it. All right, so here's the guy's video. And the title of the video, Are Cheap Tires Finally Good Enough to Use? So it seems that the thinking here is that cheap tires have gotten a lot better. And the question is, are we finally at a point where a cheap tire is actually worth looking at? And so in this particular test, just pause it for a second, right here. Wet braking demonstration. From 100 kilometers an hour to 0, or I guess that's 62 miles an hour, or whatever, around 60 miles an hour to 0. So you're on the highway. This is like a typical highway speed, and all of a sudden you need to brake, and it's wet out. This happens. This is going to happen to you as a driver.
Sure.
Guaranteed. Now, the question is, what happens when you need to slam on that brake? And so the first tire he tests is the Continental Premium Contact 7. And this will be the baseline tire. And I think he actually references the cost as well. So just scroll back a little bit and just click play. Scroll back even more. Okay, and just start playing from here. And you can play the audio too. Oh, there's the price. 86
the target.
0.19.
I've given it a car length grace.
Is that euros?
Drive it in at 100
or is that British pounds?
62 miles an hour, and then just jump on the brakes and see how close we get.
Boom. Slams the brake, and then the guy made of foam.
Great success.
Doesn't die. There's a lot of space there.
I'm actually nervous about this.
Next, we move to a reference budget tire, which is 50.
If you're an American buffer zone from where the
okay, you can cut the audio now. It's a bit crackly or something weird going on there. I don't know if it's his or us, but anyway, so you go from 86 to 50. So that's 36 pounds difference, and it doesn't break at all.
Demolishes the dummy.
And now, it's probably not going to be a dummy when you're on the freeway, but that's the back of somebody's car.
Yeah.
When you need to slam on the brakes. So your car's totaled, their car's totaled, and you saved $30 a tire.
Huh.
What the hell? Like, insurance companies should be just paying for premium tires. Mm-hmm. This is so not worth it. It's so obviously not worth it.
So there isn't, it's just the budget tire? There's no company?
No. There's a number of different ones which are tested, but he just kind of starts out with the thesis of he's not going to give it away right at the very beginning.
Oh, gotcha.
He's showing the biggest gap that you have I just need, is that simple British pounds? It is, right?
And the difference is what, $30? Okay, well.
Well, 30 British pound. Why can't currency? Can a British pound symbol? Like, geez, I don't know. It must be, right? 1 British pound, by the way, is $1.68 Canadian.
Okay.
So I guess what I'm trying to suggest is that this difference is actually more. But those are euros, by the way. That's not British pound symbol.
Okay.
So that's even closer. But so let's just say $30 difference per tire. But all of a sudden you're not smashing into the car in front of you in the wet.
Yeah.
What do you say, Will? Should is this a place to save the money or no?
Yeah, based on this scenario, for sure. Yeah. Is there any other scenarios? What other scenarios?
So there's turning and handling in the, but mostly like this, you get exposed in the wet or in the snow, right?
Yeah.
So you can see here's the wet braking, and all there you have the worst to the best. One of them gets kind of close, but seriously not, because if you think about it, if the better tire, the Continental Premium Contact 7, stops even 7 meters before the next budget one, 7 meters is a lot. That's a ton. So it doesn't make any sense. Just get a good tire. Like I don't know what else to say about it. For the cost difference, it's not enough of a difference. This is like safety, life,
Sure.
Or even just cost, eventual cost. If the crash happens, insurance company or premiums, or even worse cost, like a human standing there, the cost of life. This is such a huge gap.
Yeah.
Wet braking. The worst case scenario is 46 meters instead of 30. Well, why are you not excited about this?
Well, yeah, I just wish that there was like a full list of all the tires, because these tires are, selected for this test. Where's like Michelin or Pirelli or something?
No, those are premium brands.
Those are premium?
Yeah,
I want to know what's the premium.
Those are comparable, right? That's why he put
comparable?
That's why he picked the Continental. In this case, he's looking at the budget brands. That's the point. And the purpose of the premium.
So the gray area is the budget brands.
Yeah,
where the premiums are like pretty reliable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. So that's why he has Tomcat, Nankang, Devonte, Windrun, Max Trek, Triangle, King, Double Coin. Like he's basically saying, is there a budget brand that you haven't heard of that isn't Continental? It's not Toyo. It's not, and that is actually competing and comparable, and you're saving the money. And if you look at wet braking as your test, that's not the case. That's why he put in like every budget brand that's there.
Right.
Try to see.
Yeah, I feel you. I get it. I'm excited. This is not for me. I usually go for like the more well-known brands, but someone would probably find this pretty useful. If they want to save for a couple bucks, at least they would know the best one out of saving that much.
That's fair. That's a way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a byline there.
All right.
Yeah.